Hello, my name is Rocket, and welcome back to episode 20 of my CrossCode playthrough. Last episode, we pretty much finished every single quest in Bakikum for now, and today we're going to be entering the Faj'ro temple. But before that, we do have an Apollo fight. The music here is kind of quite tense. Let us explore a little bit of this Faj'ro temple entrance before we actually go fight him. So let's see. Are you all prepared? Yep, all ready. Good to go. Really, did you finally get yourself a new weapon? You still have your Daikon, don't you? That's a level 14 weapon from what I remember. It has HP regeneration, it's super useful, that is pretty true. It's level 13 weapon, oh, I was very close. For crying out loud, it's dragging you back more than it helps. Alright, let's see, here's the Apollo fight. Nothing here. Nothing here. You think this temple will be as long as the last one? I think it's pretty much the same length. Probably. Oh boy. I heard there's a landmark somewhere in the middle, so it's easy to leave and return if you need a break. Yep. Well, it's not like leaving and returning to the previous temple was that hard either. Right. Ryu, nothing. And let's see. Is there anything to explore over here? Faj'ro temple is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure we can't even enter without fighting Apollo. So let's prepare to fight Apollo. I also went ahead and got a few more sandwiches, so we have a few more healing. But to prepare for Apollo, as you know, we should trade all of our combat art to the one that is for one opponent only. So we're gonna switch that. Switch this. We're also gonna be getting that. And then we need to swap branches. Oh, I don't know why I did. Let's go back to the fire. I like this one. You can only keep that one. We can have this one though. The flame jab. And that should be it. We should be ready to fight Apollo. Now there is that Steam achievement where, you know, if you beat him all rounds, 5 out of 9 rounds, and you don't lose a single one, and you beat Apollo, it counts for your Steam achievement. There's a Steam achievement about beating Apollo without losing a single round, which will probably not be happening. We're currently on like same level of strength, so we'll see how it goes though. If you can't complete it, we can't. We'll just keep going. So, I see you are prepared. Are you ready for the duel? Yes. Alright then, let's go. I know I can beat Apollo, at least. Well then, good luck. Make sure to give Grasshead the beating of a lifetime. Alright. Are you ready? Yes. Good. PvP combat, activate. So, he's gonna have a bit more patterns than last time. He also has the heat element, as well as we. You know, you also have it, so good luck, Leah. Time has passed since our last duel. Our characters have grown. We both acquired the heat element, yes. So it is time for me, Apollo, to make sure you are still on the right path. The path of a proper spheromancer. Mon Dieu, just start the duel already. The path of justice. Let the duel begin. Oh my god, this soundtrack is so good. Okay. Let's do it. So first of all, let's read his patterns. He's just attacking me a little bit. I am using the heat element right now. No, that doesn't work right. It had to be neutral. Let's see what he does. He's just doing a lot of random attacks, so... Okay, that's KO number 1. Not bad, but that was just a warm-up. Things are getting hot now. So he's finally using the heat element. I should probably use it as well. Okay, that was a good dodge. Another very good dodge. I can hit him now. Okay, we should back off a little bit. Go with defense mode. Okay. It's really good. We can mostly just use our... We have level 2 combat art on range, so you can use that on neutral. It's probably the highest damage move. He finally took damage. Okay, he's attacking more now. He dashes a lot. It's kind of hard to hit him, as you can see. He's not an easy one to fight. And we can't use sandwiches here. He set up the mines. He threw me against the mine. Boom. We already lost. I already lost the Steam achievement. We'll have to come back and do it later. It's not an easy battle. He just runs so much. He's always dashing. I can't hit him. Oh my god. Apollo, stop moving. He's not even going red anymore, so... I can't hit him. Why can't I hit him first? Look at that. He just completely dodged my move. Oh my god, we're kind of close. Boom. Hell yeah, we lose our level 2. That was so close, though. Oh my god, use the front attack. He just keeps dodging me. He's so insane. Oh, that was good damage. Now I'm dead. Oh, Apollo. Come on, Liam, more punching. No, I don't want to... I just need to dodge him better. How does not... No, come on. I hit him there. That was kind of... Okay. Oh my god. I have the same thing. Boom. Screw you. Hell yeah. One more round. At least we can beat him, please. Oh god, he's running at me. Oh god, Apollo. He dodges too much. Okay. We dodged a lot of damage there, so boom. Boom. Okay, we won at least. We lost 2 rounds. That's a little unlucky. A little bit disappointed about the Steam achievement, but we did beat Apollo at least. You've grown remarkably. I'm very impressed, Spheromancer. Leah. Don't forget your promise. Right. You deserve to be called by your proper name now. Spheromancer Leah. I'm looking forward to our next duel. Does that mean we can finally play this game together like we planned, like we originally planned? Yes, sorry I made you wait. About time. Let's go. Until next time, Spheromancer Leah. Bye. So we beat Apollo. Congratulations, that was really impressive. You've shown Grasshead who's boss. Good work. Well then, our next stage would be the Faj'ro Temple, right? Exactement. It's time for our 3rd dungeon race. Oh, you two are racing dungeons together? That's right, we've been racing dungeons ever since we met at Newcomer's Bridge. Oh, that sounds like fun. Then again, I guess there is no place for me in your competition. What do you mean, Trony? Of course you can race with us. The more the merrier. Well, yeah. Yeah, sure. Now, if that's the case, don't mind me joining then. Fantastique. Now, I really can't wait. Maybe Lee wants a short breather after the duel. Just tell us whenever you're ready. So it doesn't matter if we win or not at this point. We probably won't even win because we already lost that temple mine. But yeah, we're gonna be entering the Faj'ro Temple finally. This should be like a 2-episode series or something. I think we're ready. I did buy a few sandwiches. I have like 20 now. I think that's the only thing I bought. The equipment was pretty bad. Worse than what we currently have. And yeah. I have a few, as you can see. So yeah, let's enter the Faj'ro Temple and get some music in here. This place is so quiet, so mysterious. I like the art style, is so pretty. Some nice things, symbols happening. Here we go. Are you ready for the Faj'ro Temple race? Yeah, sure. Okie dokie, everybody get ready. Okay, good luck everyone. The music here is pretty decent. Wee, and take your time. I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna start to learn about new mechanics as we go through this Faj'ro Temple. There's a few new mechanics that are gonna be introduced to us because of the elements. Starting out, as you can see, we have this little flame here. This means to open this, we're gonna have to use some heat. So let's try that. Doesn't work. So we do have these things, which kind of look like, oh my god, I forgot the name. Where do you put the flame? A torch? No, not really a torch. That would be wooden, right? I can't remember the exact name right now, but we need to hit all of them for this activate. So the way you do it is just going to be like this. Pretty simple. As you can see, everything is at fire element, and we open the door. There's going to be new mechanics introduced as well, but as you can see, we have a different one right there. Interesting. So this is basically the main room, actually. And as you can see, we have some cold element based bubble right there. Remember the fire one we got from Temple Mine? This is going to be the cold element one. So as you can see, there's not much to do for us right now. This is blocked, this is blocked. There's only one entrance right here. So I guess we're gonna have to go there. So let's see. You got the entry test and the balance room 1. Let's enter. And let's see. We have a blue wall. We have a key right there. I'm actually gonna put that on the map. We enter right here, so it should be kind of right there. And we only have one path. Let's keep going. Alright, so we have the heat element, if you remember. We have a bubble now. And we have this little windy thing, like a windmill. So, the elements do change how the bubble works. So the bubble, I think you can actually hit it. Yeah, you can hit it, and it will just go to wherever you hit it. You can also use the VRPs. I usually like to use the range because it helps you be on the exact spot you want to be without having to be melee and going over there and actually punching the bubble. So as you can see, after a little bit of duration by attacking the bubble in neutral mode, it will actually vanish. So you need to take that, you need to take that into account when you're doing your puzzles and whatnot. So we do get a fire. So let's use a fire element on the ball and see what happens. It just kind of burned. You know, it kind of exploded into... Oh my god, what's the word? I'm forgetting words today. It evaporated. There we go. So, okay. Let's try this then. We're gonna put the ball over there. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Right there. And we're gonna use the fire. And that activates this little thing. And can go up if you go fast enough. So, let's try that again. This time, I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna boop. And I can go up here. So that was, yeah, a little bit of an introduction to this mechanic. The puzzles here I think it's harder than Temple Mine in my opinion. I think the puzzles do scale on difficulty as we move on. So that's going to be something interesting. But let's see. So we got a new ball over here, but I actually want to go to the other side and see what it does. It opens this one so we can get over here. I guess we can go from there and see what else we can do. So let's go over here. We're going to put the ball very close. Might even go to this side. This should hit. It doesn't. Okay. Then let's do it like this, since you can make it. Run me! Okay. So we make it here. We have a new one over there. And we do have the little dots telling us it's probably over here that we need to go. So I'm going to go back into neutral mode. Push the ball. Or the bubble over there. We're going to pull into the heat element and do that. And we're going to have this. So we can go over here. Alright. I feel there. I'm gonna have to go back and do this all over again. Just do it a little bit faster this time. Okay, there we go. Now, it also puts this one, as you can see the dotted line, also goes over here. So this one will still open this one, so we need this to jump. So we're gonna do the same thing, go back to neutral mode, push the bubble, and heat element. And we can run, and boom. We made it to the other side. One of the puzzles is completed. You can keep moving, and we reach a new area. So we have a few more of these, I'm just gonna call them torches. I honestly don't know what to name them other than torches. So, okay. So we have a lot of dotted lines. And let's see, there's the heat element there. We also have the bubble. Let's see what the bubble does first, then we can go for there. How about that? I missed? What? Everything goes up. Okay, I think I know what to do. No, I'm still in the heat element. We're gonna do this. We're gonna jump over here. Let's kill that, and then we're gonna do this. Beautiful. Use the diagonal wall to hit all of them at the same time. We unlock the heat element thing, and we take care of the dotted line. As you can see, it's bright. We unlock the blue all over here. And reach the end, getting our first Faj'ro key. And that was pretty much it for this first left part. Interesting. With that, let's see, we have a key, we can open this. This is blocked still, so the only path for us to go is really over here. Okay, so let's see if you can hit that. Alright, so we unlock a new door. Let us go in. Okay, it seems we're going to be finding some enemies. Test of Try. We have 3 enemies. And we have a new opponent, a level 27 Tri-Jelly. So it has 1,331 HP, has 111 attack, 114 defense, and 107 focus. It has 50% resistance to the heat element and minus 50 to the cold element. So there's no reason for us to use the heat element. We're just gonna... Oh, actually... The heal element is not too bad. Let's try to read the patterns of this new opponent. He likes to throw one of these bubbles, but it's actually, you know, on heat mode. After that, he likes to go at you and attack you melee range. So the way you break this opponent is when he's about to throw one of his balls, you actually just explode it. We try to make the ball after a little while will explode because it's hot. So ideally to break this, we just kind of want to immediately make it stay there close to him like that, and that breaks him. Then we can hit him and one-shot him. So that's the way you beat these tri-jellies. Let's try again like that. Nice. And we want to stay on neutral mode because obviously they resist the heat element. He should bring another bubble. So we do the same thing. Absolutely beautiful. And we take care of another opponent. For that, we finished this trial, which means we unlock a new door. So let's keep going through the Faj'ro temple. Alright, so this is where we're gonna learn a little bit more about these torches, I guess. And as you can see, you have heat element right now. And so something really interesting. There's going to be these ones that are a bit higher. And they actually have a little hole here. So they have like, I guess a little hole here where you can actually enter the fire. And if you actually throw the heat element through the ground, it actually goes up to the top and it fires to the top. If you threw it through the top, it will go down to the to the hole on the floor and will hit through the floor. I also didn't explain that very well, but you'll understand more about it as we go on. So, but for now, as you can see, if I hit here with the heat, if I hit the wall, it would hit the wall, right? But since I hit here, it goes through the hole and it goes above and actually goes right there. So the height gets higher. If I was attacking right here, if I was right here, and I threw the heat element VRP into this little hole, it would go down and then kind of be where I am right now. So it actually changes height depending on where you are attacking. So we're gonna use this right now to actually do this little puzzle. So do all 5 of those, and boom, you unlock this wall that was blocking us. So we have a few different things to do. This is currently blocked. Let's see. There's a thing to unlock there, and there's a thing to unlock here. I think I'm gonna unlock this one first, but I'm gonna have to put, you know, we have a direction over here for now. There we go. So yeah, let's do this one. So let's see if we can find a way to do this. We need to hit every single one to unlock the door. As you can see, the dotted line, and we have the heat element right here. So we do have a few diagonal walls. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So how do we hit all of them? If you hit the floor here, we can hit this. This might do it. Let's try it. Maybe like that. No, because since it's up here, actually, it's still up. So when it hits this, it actually goes to the floor. Okay, what if you hit through this side then? Now it goes back to the floor. Interesting. So if we hit through here on the ground, it goes up. Here it goes down, so it hits the wall. If I go through here, it goes to the ground, it goes up. But here it's up, so it goes down. So you need a way to hit it from the top? Or like this. It goes, right? It goes through the ground, goes to the top, goes top, goes top, goes down. Here it hits the diagonal wall. It goes here, it goes to the top and hits these 3. I think this is how it works. Beautiful. Alright. Figure it out. So as you can see, these mechanics of having, you know, going through the floor, going through above, you're gonna have to get used to. But yeah, if you are on the ground, you hit it, it goes up. If you're up, it goes down. And you have to figure that out. So the problem with this puzzle right here is that if you try to go through here, or through here, right, that I was trying to hit, it would eventually go down when it needed to be up, or it would go up when it needed to be down, the VRP, on terms of height. So I actually had to hit the way I did it. To force it to go up and go down, and here we go, back up, and hit these 3. That was pretty cool. Let's keep moving then. We have this little room, the fire and sand too. So we're, I know, it's the first time we see sand, right? Okay, so we're gonna have two types of sand, I think, two? So you have these ones where you can walk, and you have these ones where after a while, you're gonna, you know, it's like quicksand. You're gonna go into the floor, or, you know, you're gonna start going into the sand and going under it, and eventually you will lose HP, like falling on the water. So in here, we need to move a little bit faster to actually not die. As you get more into the sand, or deeper into the sand, I think you go a little bit slower as well. Might be around that. So, we do have a chest right here. It's basically at the entrance. So you hit that, it switches. This is also that quicksand. You need to hurry up. Hit that again. You get to this side. Ugh! We barely made it. So you hit there. Get over here. As you can see, diagonal wall to hit this. So you hit that, and boom, unlock that, and reach the end. But there's that one treasure, so how do we hit it? I think I know. But okay, let's go over here. We unlock this. But I want to go back to the room. So I'm gonna do something. So, to actually reach that that puzzle, the chest I mean, we need this to be there. So we're gonna boop this. We're gonna go back into the other room through the other side. And that should do it. That should be the puzzle. Now that we have this here, we can just walk down here, walk down, and boom, grab the chest. Jelly extract ×3. We can remove this chest, that we got it. And now we can actually look at the puzzle right over here. So let's see if we can figure this one out. I see a lot of, actually, isn't this just really simple? Just do this. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I just did. Okay, so diagonal wall right here, so just boop, 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 boop. There's also a diagonal wall here. It also works through here, I think. Okay. Pretty simple then. So you go over here, more opponents. We're at the test of fire. So as you can see, a lot of little rooms. A lot of more little puzzles to do. We got a new opponent. These are the moths I actually talked about last episode or 2 episodes ago. That I confused the vultures with the moth. Actually, moths are a pretty interesting enemy. This are the Pada moth. It has 1062 HP. Oh my god, I stopped. It has 112 attack, 105 defense, 115 focus, 80% resistance to the heat element, and -50 to the cold element. So, as you can see, we do have these little bars of, you know, the torches. And they do throw like fireballs at us, and they do attack us. So the way you attract a moth is through the heat right now, these ones. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna go there to grab the heat, and we're gonna attack with a charge attack actually to actually break them. So basically they're attracted to the heat, right? So as you actually throw a VRP with the heat element, you know, it will stay the heat element for a little bit, the torch, you know, it absorbs the fire for a little bit, and these moths will go and try to absorb the heat, the power, I guess, of the heat at that moment, and then by throwing another VRP at them while they are actually collecting the energy, you can break them. After that, you can kill them. So you actually need to use the heat element to actually break them, but after you break them, the ideal situation would be to go into neutral mode, so you can actually take them down without the 80% resistance. So right, we have 2 more to kill. Let's activate the fire there a little bit. It's gonna go absorb it, we boop it, we go back into neutral mode, and we one-shot it. Pretty simple. Another one. Oh, it's collecting that one. Actually hit it, wow. So boom, another darn easy path. So, we get the cold element now. We actually leveled up to level 30. Well, I think I'm a little bit under-leveled than I would like. That's gonna be okay. I think we have 1 more level, 1 CP, 3 HP, 1 attack, 1 defense, and 1 focus. Pretty cool. So we got the cold element, and to unlock the door, you need to use the cold element. So, let's do this, and boom. There's the torch, but now we can actually use the cold element so the torch absorbs the cold element instead of the heat element, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. So there's going to be different situations to use both of them. Alright, with that, let's move on. We have a new room. This is going to be the balance room 2. Alright. As you can see, there's a little bit of a sand path and to hit this. So let's see if you can figure it out. We click that. And we're gonna get one of these little my god, what's it called? Quicksand, like Vortex, I guess. And you go down there, and you actually go below. And this is actually a checkpoint. You can go back to the beginning from here. That's pretty cool. So there's going to be a few of them that we can go to. As you can see, like, there's a lot of them here and there. We're going to have to find a way to reach all of these spots. As you can see, there's a heat element over here. There's the cold element over there. You can see the dotted line. They unlock different things. There's a chest over here as well. We're going to get that. It's right at the end. Right there. There's a cold element ball or bubble over there. There's another chest at the other side. Apparently there's a path you can go to? Oh my god, there is. Okay, there's a path over here. Didn't really explore this. Let's do that. Okay. I think for now that's all for the floor. Nothing to do really. We also unlock the 2 blue walls on the other side. Oh, we can activate this. Huh. So this changes trajectory. Cool. Alright, let's go up then and let's see what we got. So obviously that's the Vortex. Let's go to the right first, I guess. Alright, there's Vortex. Let's go into the Vortex and see what we have here. Just the floor. Okay. Next, explore the next Vortex. Okay, so reach here. The diagonal wall right there. We can hit this. That unlocks this wall. Okay. It's pretty cool. There's more that we can do. Unlock that. Let's go into this one. Back to the floor. Okay. There's one final vortex. Let's activate that. There's also a key here to unlock that one that we saw. Can we even get down there? No, we require a vortex. Or maybe the super jump. There's a path. Okay, so I'm gonna put this path as well. Huh, so we're missing a vortex. I like golden vortexes, don't you? Let's keep calling them that. Need to get over here. Run! Run before you die! Boom, we reached. So we get the crystal water times 3. We can remove this. And then the other vortex, we can reach that area to go to a new path, but I don't think I want to do that right now. I want to keep exploring this part. There's this whole left area to explore. There's going to be a bubble. Can't even reach there. Okay, let's go over the vortexes. This one. So we can either put every single torch either heat element based to unlock this, or cold element based to unlock something around there. Let's start with the heat element and hit all of them. So that we can reach this chest by going back to this vortex. I'm gonna do that. I think it's this vortex actually. We get that there. We have this because of the heat element torches, and we get this chest, vanilla ice cream. Could be good in this hot temperature right now, in the game and outside of the game. Okay, with that, let us see more. So you already explored 2 of the vortex. There's a third. Okay, let's go in. There's another one. 2 more over there. This just reaches against the floor. Let's go into another one. Keep going to this piece of sand. It's a different texture, so you can actually see which one doesn't, you know, absorb you to the floor. We're gonna go into that one. We can go into this one. So this reaches me to the other side, but we haven't unlocked the blue wall. So now you know what this unlocks. It unlocks this blue wall, which means you can go to that path. Okay. I'll pin it after we unlock it. So we're missing 1 vortex. I do want to go over there, which is this one. And we reach the floor again. Okay, fine. Okay, so now it was this one, I think, the first one where we can actually hit stuff. So we're gonna go with the cold element now. And we unlock that, which means no more blue wall, which means we unlock a path right here. Okay. So we got 3 different paths in this room, and here we have... Oh god, it shows all the vortexes. That's pretty cool. Obviously, right now we're in the first floor. This is the ground floor, so different floors. We also have this. Oh, we actually can reach there. So we need a key. We have 0 keys. We need a key to unlock this one. We need a key to unlock the other side. So I'm gonna still put that we have places to go, but we do need keys, and I don't have keys. So I'm guessing we need to go through the ground floor first, and after we get some keys, we can actually unlock a few things for this room. With that, I guess we can go explore a little bit more down here. I guess we'll start with the ground, right? That looks fine to me. So yeah, this floor. So we're also going to be getting these big cubes of water. So there's different things you can do with it. For now, in neutral mode, nothing really happens. You're just kind of attacking this weird water that's in this specific form. If you use the heat element though, we're going to evaporate it, just like the bubbles. And with the cold element, you're actually going to freeze them, meaning they're rock solid, which means you can actually walk on them. Because if you remember, if you try to walk on water, you die. But if you make it actually solid ground for us to actually go to, you can actually just go through it like the temple mine. Remember when the floor was all kind of slippery because it was on ice? It's going to be like that. The texture is going to be the same, basically the same mechanic. That's pretty cool as well. So definitely there's a few different things we can do, but I think for now we're gonna probably do something like that. My God, we actually reached. Why did this one... Didn't this one evaporate first than this one? That was kind of weird, because I attacked this one first. But we got the chef sandwich. I didn't really put that. Okay, I'm also going to remove this because we're exploring it right now. And let's see, there's a few more things we can do. I see. So we're going to need to freeze this one, so then we can VRP it. Obviously, if you throw VRP at it, it doesn't do anything, but if you freeze it, and then we VRP, it's going to be like a wall, so it actually ricochets. So, we're to put this one on freeze mode, so we can actually jump and go through this and unlock this blue wall, we're going to need this frozen, to attack this one. So this one is the least important because we're not going to be jumping on it. So we're going to do something like this, that. And we're going to boom, boom, boom. I did it in the order that I needed to actually jump places. So I didn't need this to jump, right? So I did this first. Then I actually need this to jump, but I am actually going to be jumping here first and here, and the freeze actually evaporates, right? So the way I do it is I actually prioritize the thing I want to do first, or the place that I go first before actually doing something else. So obviously we just needed this for freeze, so I just attacked this, then I froze this because this is the first location I actually need to jump, and then I VRP'd again here very quickly, so this doesn't evaporate very quickly. And we hit this one to freeze, so we jump here, and then we jump here, this evaporates, but we put this frozen first, and then we jump here, and then this evaporates. So you also need to prioritize what you actually need to actually jump. Okay, so we reached this location now. Okay, there's nothing else here, just to reach here. So let's see, there's a path down there. So we're gonna have to freeze that. How do I hit you? That's gonna evaporate, yeah. I took too long. Right, so we can jump over here. And we get this. Okay. That gives me that path. So, how do we do this? Well, I actually know. Let's let that run out. Now, we're actually going to be doing something different other than freezing. We're going to be evaporating. We're going to jump through the floor here. Remove that, remove that, remove that. And before the water can actually regenerate, we're going to go over here. So the water also regenerates very quickly, as you can see. I think it takes a bit longer to regenerate other than just to evaporate the freezing. Alright, we have like these cool waterfalls too. Pretty cool. So we have one of these puzzles. If you remember these types of puzzles, we need to hit every single... ricochet wall, I guess, is triangle. You need to hit every single triangle and then hit this thing last. So let's see, we do have the cold element. We also have this. What does that do? This gives me a continuous path. Okay, very good. So let's see, we need to hit every single one. I don't know where we're going to be starting. What if you start here? Boop, 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 boop. No. You start here. Boop, boop. Doesn't hit anything. Uh-huh. Doesn't it? No. It's a little bit weird. This doesn't hit anything, it's useless. So maybe it's an evaporation one. So we just take it off. Uh-huh. Obviously, these ones we don't need a hit for this to activate. It's just the ones that are actually, like, metal. Okay, so we can do this, that. This one needs to be frozen. We need to remove this. And we do boop, 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 boop. Uh-huh, I see. So. This one needs to be evaporated. This one needs to be evaporated. This one needs to be frozen. This one needs to be frozen. Huh. Beautiful. Okay, that was nice. So I had to be a little bit quick there, but as I said, the evaporation usually... Oh, it's actually the same time. Haha, interesting. Okay, but we did the puzzle, so we need this to be evaporated, this to be evaporated, and this one and this one to be ricochet walls, so we need to freeze it. As you can see, the puzzles get a little bit more complicated as we go on, but with that puzzle done, we can actually move on to new area, more opponents. Oh god. Are we gonna be fighting some tri-jellies, or... Tri-jellies, right? Break them, and then one-shot them. Let's try jelly. Yeah. Okay, come on, throw me your ball so I can keep throwing it at you. Ah, I missed. Okay, nice. Nice break. Oh, a lot of walls to ricochet here. Oh my god, more of them. Break this one. I also, oh my god, I forgot to change my art. I need to change my combat art. This one should fall first. Nope. And finally you. Very good. Nice. I mean, we can stay like this for a little while. Not that it matters too much right now, at least. Okay, so we unlocked a new wall by killing all those tri-jellies. And another puzzle. Okay, so this one has height on the torches. Okay, so if you do boop, 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 it goes up. We need to evaporate this one though. So then boops, boop, boops. So you need to evaporate that one. Uh-huh. So, prioritizing freezing this. Beautiful. Oh, I'm missing. Go! Okay, that actually was... I forgot I had to put this frozen as well. So, the ideal thing to do was freeze, 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 evaporate, and then do the thing. Okay. With that, we unlock this blue wall. Dotted line showing us. Okay. So here, you can freeze that. Reach here, freeze that as well. So freezing that might be a little bit more complicated because we don't have the torch. So it actually is above, as you can see the height. We don't have this to put it down. Interesting. So we might have to ricochet. There's no diagonal wall. Uh-huh. You can try something like this. It seems to be on the right trajectory. Beautiful. Then we do that. Boom, 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 boom. Right, that's pretty nice. So here, we have the heat, and then we have the cold. Okay, let's try heat. With that, we unlock the cold. You need to activate. Uh-huh. There's an issue, right? Because when I actually... So, basically, if I stop having these torches on the cold, it will unlock this and I won't have any more freeze. So I need to do this in one single attack, which is weird, because it seems I need to put these triangles both on freeze mode. Oh god. Because obviously I don't have the cool element to do that myself. There's a little path up too. But it's blocked. So how do I do you? Interesting. Also have this for some reason. Not really understanding. I get it. I get it. You have these little walls over here. We have to use them before actually hitting the torches. We need to hit kind of precisely though. And then we lost that one. Okay, we need to be a little bit faster. It's harder to hit this one in my opinion, so we're gonna hit that one first. And then hit that one. And then we just... Alright. That's how we do it. Cool. Took me a little bit to see that, the walls. But with that, we get another Faj'ro key, and we unlock a new door. We've been locking doors. We get a direct link request already. Bonjour. Hi. Wait, why a D-link? Isn't this a race? Oui, so? Anyway, I guess you both have already met the new foes of this dungeon, no? Oh, you mean those jellyfish? I don't care about the jellyfish, Trony. Emily's so cool. Moths. They added moths. And once again, they are huge. Emily just hates bugs, and they keep having enemy bugs, and they're huge. So, what about them? I hate bugs, and those things are close enough. Gosh. But didn't you know that moths play an important role in our ecosystem? What? Pollinating flowers, food, source for birds. They are also a great indicator for the health of the environment. To me, they are only a great indicator for places I want to leave. Inclusion, moths suck. Race continues now. Bye. See you later. Okay, I gotta love those little dialogues. So that... We're still missing a few things, right? We unlocked a key, which is cool and all, but there's a few locations we didn't explore. And we should do that. Which is here, right? We went through here. Basically did all of this. We did this too. So we're only missing this. And up here, we also... Oh, with the keys, we can actually unlock stuff here. We're missing a key, at least. To open these two locations, we needed a key. So we can open one location, but ideally we open both. So, oh, right, we need to be here. So I'll go right first. So let's see. We need to unlock that. Go over to this place. Over here. Hit that. And go to this bottom. Actually, was that one. Can we actually long jump? I missed. Oh, that was my bad. Wrong place. It's this one. I didn't even need to do anything else. You go here, you go this way. You have a few opponents to face. It's going to be the test of memory one. There's another key over there. Oh my god, the sharksters. I hate these things. I broke one though. Kill it. I remember that quest I did. What was the last episode? Not really sure. I think so. That was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. Alright. That was kind of easy. Yet another Faj'ro key. And with that, we're missing one more location. Let's go there and see what that does. We already have enough keys to unlock this area. It was the last one. This one. Alright. So we got a new place. More enemies. Oh god. That's the memory 2. 2 opponents only. Oh god, we got a Tim. Oh, 2 Tims. No, not the Tims. At least there's no Emily or Trony to put them on fire so they breathe fireballs. You know, at least there's no fireballs. Oh my god, it did so much damage. Obviously, there's the... Not really the best place for me to be in. This sand. Okay, at least the single damage is pretty good. Oh, I missed that. They keep just going into the ground. Pretty slow battle. Have like 3,000 HP, right? So obviously they tank very well. Okay, come on. Very close. Need a heal. Let's eat a sandwich. Okay, I didn't eat the sandwich. Okay. Come on, just die. You're like 1 HP. Die, thank you. Okay, this makes it a lot easier now. So close. Okay, that was a little bit early. We did it! And we're dying. Okay, we get another Faj'ro key. That's 3. I only need 2. With that, let's go and lock the ones above. Alright, let's unlock the right one first. Why not? Then you do that. Oh my god, go over here. Do that so this unlocks. We need to find a way to hit it. No. So close. Oh my god, I just need to do this. There's literally a diagonal wall right here and I didn't even notice. So we just do that. Such an idiot. We also need to hit that thing now. Like we did. Now that I want to, now that I want to hit it, I couldn't do it. So, okay. You made it. Oh god, so many torches. Right chamber 1. So let's see, a lot of dots, a lot of torches, a few bubbles, and we have a windmill thingy. Okay. Okay. So like, what do I need to do? Huh, what did this do? Wow, that's gonna be a hard chest to get. I'm gonna try to get it. How? What? How do I get that? Okay, let's try like this. I ain't use the torch, obviously. Something like that. I can find a way to hit the torch. No, it needs to be from like here. That works. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I need to jump as this goes. Oh god. Oh my god, we did it. That's actually a really hard chest to get. Nice. We gotta basically jump as this is actually switching, which is really cool. That's actually a really cool chest. Nice. We did it first try too. That's pretty cool. First jump, I mean. So now we can focus on this puzzle. So we have 5 torches. I mean, there's a diagonal wall right here, but I can't hit it. Let me try something. Remove these walls. Okay, let's try removing the walls again. We're missing one. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. How do we do you? Actually, not really seeing how we do this puzzle. Uh-huh. What if we start with you? Setting the wrong thing. Oh my god. It's from here? Why doesn't it hit this? I'm so confused. so you remove this for a reason. Actually, wait. Doesn't this actually bring a wall? Am I an idiot? I didn't even see it. Right, we get a wall. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. I didn't even notice. So you can do something like that. Go over here. And do all 5. Okay, that was a lot easier. I was overcomplicating this puzzle for some reason. I thought that we needed to start here and remove these walls somehow and actually do like a really beautiful ricochet on the walls or something really hard. It was just something as simple as just go here and boop. Okay. Well, we got another puzzle over here. Oh boy, a lot of stuff happening. Needs to be heat element base. You have a few windmills. Okay. Let's see what this first one does. Probably should just put all these, yeah, things up. Interesting. So you need to be on them. It takes a long time. So I guess we spawn like in around this area. We need to go all the way around. Push this bubble over to this one. And see what this does. Okay, let's try that. Do something like, oh, actually, loop it down, go over here. Goes even higher. And we do the ricochet. Alright, that's pretty cool. Not that hard. With that, you accomplish this puzzle. So, basically each time you hit one of these windmills, these box thingies get higher. So you put the bubble over here. You can actually just start here. I think you have enough time to actually just jump through all of them. I just think that going through, you know, put the ball here and go over here is a lot quicker. We go over here, we push it down. We go over here, we push it to the left. We activate it, we go all the way around and ricochet on this diagonal wall to hit both of them. Means that we unlock this heat and we unlock the next door. So we're reaching an hour pretty soon. We get a few more moths to actually kill. So, okay, let's put the heat over there so one absorbs it. There we go. Boop it. Go back to neutral mode. Hit it. Fire on that one as well. It absorbed that one. We can hit it. Back to neutral mode. Hit it and boom. That means we unlock a new door. So let's go over there. We unlock this. We have this, so we can do something like that. You got the cold element part. Now I need to do the heat element part. Oh, we're still missing the other key. Right, so the other side should be to put this on fire, and then the last key, the third one, should be to activate the store. Pretty cool. I'm not sure we have enough time to do the whole other part. I don't know where I am. Isn't this the right location? No, wrong spot. I'm just kind of trying to go back. It's right here, actually. So yeah, I'm not sure if we have enough time to actually do the other time. We're almost an hour in. That should be enough, in my opinion. And then we can do 1 more hour. Should be enough to finish this off. So, okay. I see. So that lowers this. We can go over here. Let me activate that. Oh my god. That just smacked me. It's just smushed me. Reminded me of Mario. Those little boulders with the face. I forgot their names. They just smash you to die instantly. But here I just got a little bit squished, but I didn't exactly die. Okay. Remove this. We have, okay. So this is an activate. I guess this activates it. We have the diagonal wall here. I'm not sure this activates the same spot, but we can try. Yes, it does. So you reach here. Oh, I just messed up. Oh my god, we need to do this all again. Good. Okay. Now what? Let's see what this does. I see. So we do this. And now we hit it. Okay. So we push it down. We use the diagonal walls over here. Alright, that's actually pretty simple. I just had to follow diagonal walls. You have 2 opponents. More of these, oh my god. That was a lot of damage. I broke both of them. Okay. Oh my god, that was so beautiful. That one shot. Cool. So now you go over here. You reach a new area. Okay. Oh, you reached this area. So we did make it in time. I use this fire. Unlock that. Remove these 2 little walls. And with our last key, we can open this one. And we reach a new area. Oh, this is actually a like a mid-part boss. Let's go. Oh my god, that scream! Oh god! So we got the Pinzo Girarn. Pinzo Girarn? 6,666 HP. Interesting choice of numbers there. That sound was actually, It has 119 attack, 117 defense, 109 focus, minus 25 resistance to the cold elements, and plus 50 to the heat. So, we actually get a few... Oh my god. I have... What? So they throw rocks right now, and obviously every part of the sand, as you can see the texture, it is like the quicksand thingy. So you're gonna need to be careful and try to read the patterns. So right now it's just only throwing... what's it called? Rocks at us, and the tri-jellies are throwing the bubbles. And as you can see, by actually keeping the bubble very close to this thing, I don't even know how to name it, it will actually break them. They do throw fireballs. They're like a scarier Tim, and they have this little egg thingy? I don't know, their tail? Oh god. Oh my god, that scream! I need to heal. It's not an easy boss fight, by the way. It's actually, as you can see, I'm probably gonna die soon. I don't have enough time to heal, it seems. We're gonna have to play defensively for a while until I can heal a bit more. We are currently with the heat element status condition burn, and we're losing HP per second. We're finally out of that. It's pretty good. We need another high sandwich. Keep healing. We're gonna take our time with this boss fight. So yeah, we actually made it to the mid-level boss fight. I wasn't expecting to reach this far. I guess things have been going quite smoothly for now, at least. Can't really heal there. There was a little ball. Should be good now. Oh my god. Oh, I can't. The thing is, you can't get rid of the tri-jellies because more of them spawn because you actually need them to defeat the boss. I'm just dead. Yeah. Whew. Okay, that's our second death in this playthrough. Okay. So we're gonna have to play better. Dodge better. Play around the balls better in this second attempt. This opponent. Nice dodge. The thing is that the quicksand makes you go slower, so it's harder to dodge. Okay, let's use... Oh, we don't have level 2 art. Gotta dodge all those rocks. We're so close! Alright, we reached first checkpoint. Okay. So, yeah, they remove a few of our areas that we can go to. I'm playing so bad. Okay, it's just kind of chasing me with its thingies, legs. I don't know. What is that? Is that like a spider? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be kind of like a spider. Takes 0 damage without breaking too. Can only hit its egg. Okay, this should break it. Cool. Can we have... Oh my god, we have level 2 art. Oh. Holy crap, we just one-shotted. That's why you bring the single... You know, the focus one opponent combat art to the boss fight. That was just a clear one-shot. Got massacred. Oh my god, I got destroyed. With that, the sand changed textures to stop being quicksand. It's just sand that I can actually walk on. Thank you. And we reach basically the midpoint. Oh my god, we get the cold element, right? Cold mode activated. Oh my god, we got this in the right at the end of the episode. Kind of cool. So you get a new circuit, as you can see, the cold element. Press 1 to switch to cold mode at any time. We unlock one of the walls. We actually reached the midway of the whole dungeon. Wow. So let's take a look at our circuit. There's not much we can do right now, I think. Let's see. Circuit, go to our cold element, and let's see. We have some more really cool art. I really like the ice typing in games in general. More than fire. It just looks cooler. And in this game, oh my god, there's some really cool things with the ice art. Or I guess the cold element art. So let's see. We want to get some melee art, sure. So let's see. We have the ice twirl. Let's try that. Oh my god. We're not in the cold element. That's pretty okay. Let's take a look at this one, Frozen Star. Oh, that's so cool. It takes a little bit longer to charge. It's still pretty interesting, I guess. Long startup time for massive damage. Yeah, so it does a lot of damage. This gives me cold resistance. This gives me critical strikes by 15%. This gives me focus, gives me guard. I like this path a little bit better. Okay. And we got this. Let's see what more we have. Chill Rush. Increases the speed of inflicting a chill condition. Chill increases the overall speed of the victim. Right. We have Throw Art. Hell yeah. I want to go through some Throw Art. Let's go with Hail Flurry. Alright. Let's try it out. Oh my god, it's so cool! The ice spikes, it's so cool. And now let's take a look at the Snowflake. Hit enemies with a big snow explosion, caging them within icicles. What? Oh, that's kind of cool. I kind of probably prefer the other ones. But this is more like single, and this is more like a lot of enemies, right? So AoE, and then one opponent. I'm forgetting the correct gaming word, I guess, but obviously hitting a lot of enemies is AoE, and single, I'm not really sure right now. Only focus one opponent, mono something. I don't really remember. Got some useless guard art. I don't use the guard, so we got some dash art. Oh yeah, I really love the dash art of the cold element. Is there anything else? No. Okay, we need to get this. Oh my god, look at how cool this is. This is so cool. Okay. Isn't that the coolest dash you've ever seen? It just leaves the ice spikes. Oh my god, I just really like the ice spikes. It's super cool. So, alright, now we gotta kind of focus on what we want. So this gives me 6 damage. Iron Stance increases the immunity to knockback from attacks by 2%. I don't really like this too much. I should get this. It's pretty cool. I like this. Let's see. Regenerates 13% of HP over 60 seconds of combat. Healing frequency increases with higher percentage. That's actually really powerful. 13% over 60 seconds? It's pretty good. Kind of want it. Let's get it. Still have 8 CP. We get some heat element. Remember, by being in the cold element, you take 50% more damage from the heat element opponents. So you need to be careful. So getting some heat armor would be very good. But, this gives me attack, increases attack by 7%, sure. And Go up to here. So this is... Can I do all of that? Yeah, right. I think that's enough for now. Looks pretty darn cool if you ask me. And with that, we can go outside because we reached the midpoint of the Faj'ro temple. So Charney's already here. Hi, Haley, you're here as well. I just arrived myself. We arrived first than Emily. Wow. Wow. We actually arrived first? No way. Wait, I'm last? Aw, man, but this is not the end of the dungeon, No, this seems to be more like a break room in the middle. Phew, that means the race isn't over yet. I'm not sure if this actually happens. If the dialogue changes if you're faster or slower than Emily. I'm not sure if that's possible. So, obviously at the end of the dungeon, yes, but right now I don't really remember. Phew, that means the race isn't over yet. But man, this dungeon sure is full of puzzles. True. I mean, we could take a break. There is a landmark here after all. Wait, that's right. We'll leave it up to you, Leah. Just enter the dungeon when you want to continue the race. So you reach the midpoint of the Faj'ro temple. It's pretty cool. I like the Faj'ro temple. This place is kind of weird though. No music. It's just kind of very mysterious and suspense. But we get a landmark, and we did the midway. We can actually leave, buy some more items if we need, and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But yeah, actually, I didn't expect us to get here in this episode, especially because we took a little bit of the episode to actually defeat Apollo as well. But it went nicely, right? We made it through the halfway of Faj'ro Temple. We got the cold element, which is pretty cool. This random guy just walking in on my outro. How dare you? Okay. Enough joking around. But yeah, it was a pretty good episode. I had a lot of fun. I guess next episode we will finish the Faj'ro Temple, hopefully. We'll find out. I want to keep at least these Faj'ro Temples and other dungeons episodes at around 1 hour. He's coming back. Can you leave? But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for now. If you made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you did enjoy it, and I will see you next time.